You wouldn't believe it unless you were here to see it.
It might be double tapping. Maybe it's a coin on edge. There it is. We got an 1832, everybody. That is awesome.
Yeah, okay. This is absolutely crazy. We're still in this tiny area where we think maybe the horses and stuff would have been hitched.
This might be War of 1812.
So I just got done talking about we need to find a silver in here.
Wow. All right, everybody. Welcome to Detecting DPA. We got Sean over here. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. And we got a nice big old cellar hole here. This spot is actually pretty cool. Found this on an 1860s map, 1870s map, 1900. And then the 1940 aerial photo. This place is gone. This is gonna be a very early spot. I just dug something, I'm gonna show it to you. Sean's digging something right there. What do you got?
Shotgun stamp.
So he's got 2 shotgun stamps so far, but I got something interesting. I believe I know what this is. I'm gonna turn you around and show you and tell you what I think it is, and you guys can tell me what you think it is. Hopefully we get some good old stuff out of this spot. Stay tuned. All right, so originally I thought it was a bell. The more I looked at it, the more I thought, man, this kind of looks like an ox knob. I'm thinking, oh, usually ox knobs are threaded, and then I cleaned up the bottom here, and it does have a thread to it. I do believe this could be maybe an ox knob. It is a larger than your typical one, but maybe this is for a cow or something. This would screw on the, if it was whole, this would screw on the horn. And actually you can see this hole would have been bigger on the bottom and smaller on the top, which is typical for an ox knob too. So yeah, old site, old stuff. Very cool. All right, Sean's over there digging something. He says he's got a 90, but it's only hitting one way, so maybe iron, but he's working on it. It says super deep. I got a signal here, popped it out. This is gonna be old. This is an old pewter piece of something. Puts me in mind of a spoon handle, but it's definitely old, definitely pewter, but not exactly sure. Maybe it was like, I don't know, something that, yeah, old candle, something. I'm not sure, but it's got a unique shape to it for sure. You got it? All right, he's gonna work on that and we're gonna keep going.
So I'm finally on my first find here. I think I might have a pewter spoon. It's missing the very top of the handle. I'm almost certain that's what this is. It has the weight of a lead spoon. No rat tail, but you can definitely see where it was attached. So that's my first good find. I don't know if this place has been metal detected before. I mean, there's a lot of signals, a lot of shotgun. I've dug probably like 6 shotgun shells. So if you're in an old site, you're gonna dig those. So unless someone was in here just coin shooting, taking out all the super high tones, I don't think it was ever detected before. First good find in a hole here. We're gonna keep on working this area right here. Let's go. All right, so I just dug what I thought was a coin, pulled it out of the ground. It's almost the same size as an Indian. But when I started taking the dirt off, it has a little place the shank would have been. So pewter spoon right behind me, flat button here. That's showing some good age. We're gonna keep working in here. All right, so I just dug this hole right here. It was giving me a 71, as you can see right there. That's gonna be the other part of my spoon. Now I can solder it back together, it'll be complete. How often does that happen? So I dug the pewter spoon right there, not too far from it. We'll get the other piece out. Actually looks like there might be a maker's mark on there. I'm gonna brush this real quick, see if there's something on there. All right, so how often does that happen? That a maker, I'm assuming, it could be, I mean, it could be the person's name. Looks maybe like W.R. Holt. That's pretty nuts. That's the first pewter spoon I've ever gotten with a maker's marker, some type of marking on it. Super old, super old.
It could be a monogram.
A person's name?
Yeah, you might have stamped it in there. I'll have to research to see if it's a spoon manufacturer. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the first one I've ever gotten with a maker's mark on it. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
So it does match. I think it matches it. No, maybe not. It's not exactly the same size. The spoon bowl part's a little bit bigger. I don't think they go together, but pretty neat. If only I could get this much spooning action, you know, in real life. That'd be pretty awesome. I got an awesome, huge pewter spoon bowl. It's giving me an 83, 84 on the DS2. We're gonna check it out. So look at the size of that thing. There it is in the palm of my hand. That's a big spoon. The handle doesn't go on this, that's for sure. That's pretty awesome. And it's pewter too, pewter stuff. Is it a rat tail? Nope, no, not a rat tail. Pretty cool though how it was connected there. It's kind of just a square and then you can kind of see a nipple there. Pretty cool. Can we say nipple on YouTube without getting flagged? Yeah, there's like a little nipple where it was connected. All right, that's probably why it broke. All these crude ways they connect this stuff to the spoons. Work real slow in here. You wouldn't believe it unless you were here to see it. It's another pewter spoon. The only problem is there are no rat tails, but I've dug 2 rat tails. This one actually has like the clam style, almost. Yeah, maybe not. It's just rounded. Rounded how the clamshell is, but it doesn't have the clamshell design. Pewter. Almost looks like silver laying there. That is another pewter spoon bowl. This one's a little bent up. Throw it in a pouch with the other ones. I don't think I've ever dug this many pewter spoon bowls and pewter handles. Pewter spoon bowls and handles. So throw it in a pouch and we'll keep moving here. 95, 96.
Sean's got a good signal here. A little loud on the machine, so if it's anything, it's either going to be big or very shallow. But we're going to do a live dig.
There's actually 2 separate tones.
It might be double tapping. Maybe it's a coin on edge. Give her a shot there.
Find out. Ready to see some silver?
Yeah. Large cent maybe. Is it out?
Yep. Still giving me a double
tap.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
It's a coin. It's a copper, dude. It's a large set.
It is a large set.
Coin on edge probably is probably why it was double tapping like that.
Wow.
It's in great shape.
Yeah, the back is anyways.
Let me see. 1.
Can you see it?
Yep. 1 cent. Nice. It's in great shape. Super shallow.
This side, not so much. I mean, you can see
Something coming through.
You can see the Liberty head, or the matron head. All right, the amount of buttons I've dug, I think this is a button. I think I felt the shank on it. But the amount of buttons that I've dug over the last few weeks is insane. Yeah, there's the shank right there. There's another one of them square shanks. And another flat button. Nothing on this one either. Normally the flat buttons don't have anything on. Well, there is something on it. Look at that. Leave me a liar. I'm gonna clean this up. I'll be right back. This button here is what they would have wore when they wore their Sunday best. And actually the shank isn't square either. It's round. I think it's the most perfect flat button I've ever found actually. But a pretty good design on there. Don't get that very often on a flat button. I'm ready, I'm sitting on top of where I found the largie. So can't beat that. All right, so right behind me here, I got another 76 right with a shovel sticking. I just dug that flat button there and I do believe it was around a 76. Might have been a 78. I'm gonna turn you around and you can watch me dig guess when we're gonna find it together. Maybe it's out. Nope. I just figures whenever I set up the camera to film, it's like part of an old washer maybe. Yep, that's what it was. Whenever I film a live dig, that's why they call it the live dig jinx.
Well, Sean's got something underneath this bush. Sounds good, almost as good as his large scent. Hitting it from my angle here, it was like a 99. Hitting it from his angle there, it's an 87.
Yeah, something between 87 and 90.
Dig it up, man. So he's finding all of his pewter spoons were in here. His large scent was over there. So we're gonna take a guess that this is gonna be old.
Is it silver or is it another largie?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It sounded small and deep here. Sounds like it's still in the hole. That's good, son.
It is. That's small. What is that?
Dude, that's got a...
That's a button.
Oh, it's a button.
There's no way that button was ringing out that high.
Maybe there's more than one in there. No, I don't think so.
It's just a regular flat button.
Unless there's more than one in there. Yep. It's in his hand, whatever it is.
Oh, look.
It's another large scent. Yeah. That's why it was jumping around. It was giving us the high tone and then it was giving us this button tone. Nice. Is it? Another one. Sure is.
Trying to see what it is here before I... Looks like it's another matron maybe. Definitely not as clean as the other one. The other one was like right there.
Here, check the hole again. Just set it off to the side and let it dry out for a few minutes. Check the side over there. There's a piece of crock right there. Okay. What is that?
There's something there.
Might be iron. It's hard to say. Yeah,
Square
iron.
now.
Square now. Okay. You still have your ears on?
Yeah. Nope, that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a flat button No design. And we got a large cent. We're gonna clean it up and come right back. There it is. We got an 1832, everybody. That is awesome. The back looks like it's in great shape. This soil is like really soft and loamy. Probably why the coins are in pretty decent shape.
I'm gonna have to go take some B-roll so you can.
Yeah,
so you can
get out of
swing
here
back.
so I can start swinging in here and getting some names. Just kidding. C-E-N-T. All right.
Right.
There you go.
I was gonna start like going for world record shotgun shell digging, but since I dug the largies,
Yeah, I've been digging shotgun shells like crazy.
yeah, they're in here.
So,
All right, man.
all right, keep going.
Yeah, okay. All right, this is absolutely crazy. So, this whole area right here, where Jerry's at, all the way over to the hillside there, and then to the hillside on the other side. We've just been going real slow. The two largies were dug right in there, one underneath that bush. I don't know how many times we've walked through this area right here where he found this signal.
70 right there.
Did you hear it?
There's 70 here and a 95 here.
So flat button and a largie.
Maybe.
Oh look, right there's a hole somebody dug.
Yeah, I just dug that one. That was where that pewter spoon was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is right there.
Is it a largie?
Yep.
It-
Jesus. Wow. Yep, it sure is.
That's 3 largies right in this little general area.
Oh yeah, right there. 1 cent.
Yep. I'm glad you got one and I didn't find 3.
Good deal, dude. All right.
That one kind of has that old looking back too.
Yeah.
It's going to be an earlier one, I think.
Yep.
All right, we're going to clean
Right
it
there,
up.
I got an age. 1834. You can kind of see it a
Hold
little
on, let me
bit.
zoom instead of, because I'm getting the shadows.
1834.
You see it? You might be able to see it on the video.
I'll clean it up a little bit better. We'll come right back. All right, 1834. It's confirmed.
Wow. 3 large cents within, what do you think this is, about a 10-foot square area?
Yep. That's usually how it is. Some
Yeah.
of these really old sites, everything's consolidated.
Yep, into one little
There's a
tiny
lot of
area.
iron out here towards this end. Maybe this was the starter cabin before they built that.
There is two cut stones right there.
You know what I was thinking this might have been is a lot of times they would have a big stone like that, where they would pull the wagons up alongside of it, and they would step down, or their horses, and they would step down onto those stones to get off.
Yes, maybe that's what this is right
Maybe
here.
that's what this is. Maybe there was like a building here that they
Like
pulled
covered
their
area.
wagons in and stuff.
Yep.
And then they pulled right up along those stones, got out, and dropped all their coins. But I got a 70 over here. We can try to dig it live real quick.
Yeah. Might as well try to jinx you with that.
Yeah.
Maybe a real tiny silver.
Sounds good.
Pewter pin.
Pewter spoon.
It's out.
It's out.
What is that? I thought that, is that a ring?
Sure is. I don't know if I mean, it's the size of
I'd say it's
a
probably,
ring.
I was thinking more of a woman's because it's kind of
Yeah.
real thin.
Yeah, I'd say that's a ring. It's on the pinky.
Huh. Now I'm almost picturing this little covered, you know, like 3-sided garage type thing where they would pull their horses and wagons,
Yep.
hop off their horse, and coins and whatever else they had on would fall out of their satchels or whatever.
That's definitely a ring.
Nice, dude.
All right, let's keep going.
That's crazy.
I might have to go shoot some B-roll now.
You still got to find one more large or a silver, and then you can go film some. All right, as you can see, Jerry's swinging still there. We're still in this tiny area where we think maybe the horses and stuff would have been hitched. Our signal here was a 71. See what it is. Another spoon bowl. This one isn't going to be pewter though. It's going to be iron. Hopefully they were feeding their horses with an iron spoon. But it's definitely old. It's definitely showing the age. We're not going to stop in this area until we get a silver coin out of here. There has to be one, but maybe there's not. But I mean, 3 large cents, come on. Let's keep going. All right, so I just got done talking about we need to find a silver in here.
It sounds a little different. Sean's like, I think that sounds different than those coppers. It could be deeper though. We got those big stones here that we talked about. Maybe they were getting off their wagons or their horses. Right there, 91 to 93.
And those coppers were 95s.
Yeah, so
I think I want to call silver on this one.
need some of these rocks.
And it could be a quarter being that high.
Yeah.
I think a dime is around 90. Still sounding good? How do you lose 3 large cents but not a little silver coin? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least it sounds kind of small.
Yeah, it does sound small, doesn't it?
You might have to plug the shovel down there and pop some out.
Here. Should have got it.
Do you see silver?
I thought I seen something. Nope, it's
What
a
is it?
buckle. Oh man, we had us excited. It's an old D
D.
buckle.
Wow, that was deep.
Yeah, that was exciting. Yeah, that's why it sounded a little different.
Yep.
So
Had the more of a squeak
it's an
sound.
old one. It looks like the one we found at that
Yep.
one home site.
Kind of has the
A little
bend
smaller.
in it.
Yeah.
A little, dude.
Well, hey, I'll take it. That's a cool buckle.
We thought it was going to be silver, but it seemed like ringing awfully hot. Maybe it's brass.
Yeah, it's brass. I'm sure.
All right.
Let me check it.
That's it. Alrighty. Still on the search for the silver. Alright, so as you can see behind me here, that's the large scent tree. One large scent there, one large scent over there, one over there. I have a cool find in the hole here. I have not found one of these in a long time. Can you tell what it is? That is a thimble. These, I mean, this is a really nice item to find, especially at these old home sites. Because you figure, I mean, I guess there could have been men doing it too, but more traditionally, the woman back in the day would be repairing the kids' clothes, the father's clothes. Button or something would pop off. This would be used for that. So, a lot of history and a little tiny piece. Pretty cool. We're gonna see if we can find anything else in here. Unbelievable. I mean, just in this little square area. So we're gonna keep doing it.
All right, I got a nice signal here. This is a very odd site. I don't know if it's because there's so much iron in the ground, but you really have to slow down and listen to the tones between the tones. I got a nice signal here. I'm gonna turn you around and show you what it is. All right, so it was like a 76 here, popped it out there. They got a concave button, I think. It's definitely got something on it. Dude, it's got...
Is that an eagle?
It is an eagle button.
Yeah, it is. I see it.
I'm trying to figure out the orientation here real quick. I got a glimpse of it.
Right there.
Yep.
That's an old one too.
Yep, and it's got an A. It's got an A in the middle for artillery. This might be War of 1812. Wow. All right, we're gonna clean this up and come right back. Okay, there she is. We have an eagle button with an A for artillery. She's standing on some arrows, and there's the back end of it. I'm not sure if this is a War of 1812. Likely between 1812 and 1860, but I'm not positive. Definitely an older button. Wow. Yes. Just working through this.
Congrats, dude.
Thanks, man. All right, let's keep going.
Part of a horseshoe. There's our explanation for it. You're right on it.
Yeah, those rocks are right over here.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's keep going. All right, Sean said he's on 87, 88. He said it sounded clean. I'm gonna check out the mic. He's running a different mode than me, so a lot of our tones will sound a little different. Let me see. Yeah, mine sounds irony. That sounds good, but go ahead and try it. I think it's gonna be iron.
I think I see it right there.
Okay.
Oh, the other half of the horseshoe.
Probably.
Nope, it's not.
Yeah.
What is that?
All right.
Just a piece of metal. All right, so right below me here is a big old stump, a fallen tree. And I lost my piece. It fell off when I broke it. There it is. So I found another lantern piece. Seems like every time I go out, I find one. This is one like I've never really found before. It's got like a screen type in it. I don't know if that's a lantern piece or not. It looks like the piece where the wick would come up through. Pretty cool find. Still finding stuff in this little square. Let's go. All right, so the find I have in my hand here, it's not normally anything we film, but I think this is pretty cool. I think I'm actually trying to do electrolysis on it, try to get it cleaned up. So I'm not 100% sure that this is what it would be, but you see the inside of this iron piece right there, how it's kind of rounded out right there, and then there's a hook on this side. So this would have been attached to something, and they hooked this to something, and that was probably, and this turns. That could have been the connection for the wagon. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research on it to figure out what exactly they look like, but that is pretty cool for an iron piece. Taking this out of the woods with me for sure.
All right, it's been a while since I dug something here. I got a little 70 at the bottom of this hill. Popped out a little button. It's got a little floral design on it. A little flat button. Maybe we're getting back into some stuff here, so we're gonna keep going.
All right, so we're getting ready to wrap it up. I'm down here on the flat part. I think I have a 2-piece button. Wasn't expecting it. We haven't found much down here. We think it may have been may have been detected before, but we're not real sure. If this was detected before, this place is probably loaded with stuff. When I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be a coin because it's almost a coin shape. There's something written on it. I was expecting an eagle or something. It says Buckeye brand. What the heck is that? Gonna have to look that one up. Could be old. I've never heard of it. The Buckeye brand. Maybe that's like today's Lee's jeans. All right, guys, Jerry and I are wrapping it up. We're getting ready to head out of this site. We found some amazing stuff here in just that small little area. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you don't know, we release a video every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. Hopefully you guys come back each week and check out a video. Otherwise, click a couple of the videos that we already have. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week.